Everything on?
Yes, sir, Bob.
Hi, welcome to my channel, Suzanne's Sweet Kitchen. Today we're going to be making this super spooky skull cake. If you'd like to know how I made it and how you can make it too, just keep watching. Oh my goodness, October is here and Halloween is right around the corner. I'm so excited. Now, if Arizona's weather would just cooperate, just be under 100, okay? Just under 100 degrees, that's all I'm asking for. We are almost at a record, you guys, of days at 100 degrees or more consecutive. I think we're at like 100 or 110 or something like that. Crazy. Okay, enough jibber jabber about the Arizona weather, you guys. Let's go ahead and start with our skull cake, you guys. The pan I used for this cake is Nordic Ware Skull. I will leave the link for it down in my description box below for you guys. It is one whole cake, fills up both wells. One is the front, obviously, and one is the back of the skull, so it makes a total head. It was a little pricey, but it's really good quality, you guys. So if you're into making cakes and this is something you'd like to go ahead and purchase, go down to my link below, okay, you guys? I'm just gonna put it on a cake board, you guys, just so I can transport it to the freezer and back. We'll put that here on my turntable. This cake is actually my white cake and with a little bit of black gel food coloring in it. This is the way it will go when we're finished, but to frost it, we're gonna go ahead and put it on its back of its head. If that makes any sense. We're going to fill this cake with some cream cheese frosting, which is white. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a dam using American buttercream, which I've dyed black as well. Here's the top of our skull cake. Get it on there, squish, squish, jiggle, jiggle. I have my flexi smoothers that I'm going to use today. You guys, I also have the link for these down in my description box below. They are a lifesaver and they're not that expensive. Let's just clean off the sides a little bit. We'll put it back in the freezer to firm up so we can do the crumb coat next. I just took our skull out of the freezer. He was in there for 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and give him a crumb coat. A crumb coat is just a thin layer of frosting to seal in those crumbs so when you do your final coat, there's no crumbs showing through. It doesn't have to be pretty or perfect, but it does kind of set a foundation. So with this skull, I'm going to go ahead and try to keep all the details. I think for best results with this face, I'm just going to use my hands. So I thought I'd go ahead and put some gloves on. I better stop messing with it. I don't want to ruin the structure of this cake, so I'm going to stick it back in the freezer for 15 minutes before we move on to our final coat. See you guys just in a second. Okay, let's go ahead and apply our final coat. Let's go ahead and apply the sanding sugar to our skull cake. I have a large bowl here and a smaller bowl in the middle. The large bowl is to catch all the sanding sugar that doesn't stick to the cake. This is super awkward, you guys, so I'm going to be a little bit of a struggle bus here. You guys, I was just going to let this cake stand on its own, but when I looked back at the photos and the footage of making this black crystal skull cake, it doesn't photograph well, so I am going to continue working on it, and I have a new plan for it. I have some American buttercream. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it over part of this black crystal cake. I'm just going to use my Flexi Smoother to apply the buttercream on the skull cake. I'm not sure that this cake will withstand the weight of the skull cake. So I took a 6-inch cake board and the pan that I made this skull from and made the cake board the size of the bottom of the skull. So I'm hoping this is going to work, you guys. And we'll go ahead and insert some bubble tea straws before we lay this down. I'm going to put a little bit of buttercream on both sides of this cake board, you guys. I'm going to place that there in the middle of this cake. Push it down. And let's go ahead and put the skull cake on top of the cake. It's been in the freezer, so I can go ahead and handle this buttercream. See if I can get this on the first shot. This is not the original design. If it would have been, I would have put the cake drum under the top coat of our buttercream frosting so it doesn't show. But we are going to cover this with some red drip. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover up the cake board using the red drip. So we're gonna be okay. Okay, I made some white ganache and dyed it red and put it in a squirt bottle. Let's go ahead and make some blood around the skull. And I made it really thin, so I can just squirt it on there pretty easily. Get it up under that cake board. I haven't decided if I wanted the blood to come out of the skull's mouth or eye. Oh, that sounds really demented. Let's go ahead and just make some drips. I don't want it to be a perfect drip cake. My original thought was out of the eye, so I'm going to go with that. Let's go ahead and get some up here on the eye. I think our scary skull cake turned out pretty cool. I like it. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really does mean the world to me. If you are a returning subscriber coming back to watch another one of my videos, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're new to my channel and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It's quick and it's easy and just a couple clicks. And while you're down there subscribing, go ahead and hit that notifications bell. It will just remind you when I upload new videos, which is on Tuesdays and Fridays. And if you like this video, please give me a big old thumbs up. It really does help. If you have any comments, please leave those down in the comment section down below. I would really love to hear from you. I'm having an amazing day. I hope you are as well. Until next time, make it a great day.